today with the two interns, Kat and Sork. Sork, you've met. You have met in the chat on Patreon. He is a patron, and he is now interning here. And Kat, you're not a patron, are you? No. Well, I mean,
one of these days.
I mean, it's kind of redundant at this point.
It's
fine.
I wanted to take you so many artists, but I can't do process.
Right? No, I have a couple. I do AVE and SciShow, and I follow Kamui Cop's play. I haven't signed up for hers because it's like $2 every week. Like, she has hers on for every week. I was like, I don't have $5, you know. Well, I don't have $8 a month to give you. I have $2 a month I'd be willing to give you, but that's a little intense. Where's the lid? Streaming live. Says it's okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Is it working?
That's what it
If it's not working, then that's not. It should be able to.
That's pretty much fine.
Yeah. Why is that? It keeps popping in and out. Shit. I don't know why.
For some reason, the screen on that number is hard to look at.
Apparently what? Maybe?
Yeah, it's cutting in and out. Well, that's bizarre. What does it say on?
The internet says no.
I mean, yeah, it seems to be working now. Alright, well, anyway, I think you're the one person that's on here.
Huh? Oh, no.
I have my charger, but for some reason it took one of the day.
I think you're the one person that's on here. Yeah. It's a little funny. I mean, that's what happens when you have it. It's like calling in on the radio, you know?
Right.
You get that feedback. Alright. Cool. What? I mean, I think I sound like a 2-year-old when I hear my voice in the recordings.
It's
5-year-old.
You at least have some grasp of the words. Not always.
Yeah, not
I
always.
do feel like
Man.
when I hear my voice, I sound like a cat.
Yeah, well, I think so. When you hear it resonating through yourself, you know,
Yeah,
it lowers it.
Well,
Right.
you have 3 different voices for yourself that you hear, you break out and interpret them.
Yeah. So what you hear is not what everybody else hears because they only hear the waves that come out of your mouth. Yeah, from your inside. But yeah, every time I listen to the recordings, I'm like, oh, I'm 2! It's fine. I look young, I sound young. It's just inevitable. I do. Well, and it's funny, I've only once been accused of having a fake ID. Really?
Yeah.
I've never had that because I think when I go into the store and I'm talking to the cashier or whatever, I comport myself like an adult. I'm not I think I'm gonna get this bottle of wine. I'm not. Oh, okay. They're like, no. What the hell?
This isn't real.
I'm like,
yes,
it is.
please. And I'm like, okay, I'll wait.
I had one. So I had my badge for Southwest Action Shooting Society. I had that on my bag when I was going through the airport.
Genius.
Well, no, I mean, it just lives on my bag because it looked cool. Because it's a like kind of old timey star with the circle around it, kind of sheriff's badge type thing, and it has your SAS number on it. So like when I go shooting, I don't remember my SAS number. Like,
I don't remember my GSSF number.
yeah, like so when you're signing up, like you wear your badge because it's easy. You like A, looks cool, goes with your costume. B, you don't have to remember your number, and so it looked cool. So I put it on this black bag I had that I would take shooting with me, and double whammy, it looks cool when I wear it around normally. So I had that on, and I go through the airport, and I put my bag through the scanny jam, and it comes out the other side, and they're like, "Oh, are you like, you know, are you?" I forget what how they worded it, but they were basically like asking if I was doing an inspection or carry or whatever. I was like, "Excuse me," and and they thought I was underage. And they're like, "Are you, you know, what are you working on now?" And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And they're like, "Oh, we thought you were one of the, I guess the, the marshals will hire not underage for hiring, but underage for drinking, and like put them on flights and do all kinds of different things to like rules." And they thought that they didn't look at the badge that close. They were like, "Oh, it's one of the underage." It's like two things: one, not a real badge; second, I'm not underage. I'm 25. No, or whatever it was at the time. God damn it. I also had, and this one I will give to the lady because I was wearing like a baggy shirt and a sports bra. So, I mean, I don't got a lot of baps to begin with, and I wasn't helping myself. But I was wearing baggy shirt and baggy pants because it was going to be a long flight, and me and my mom go to check in, and she's like, "Okay, I'm just going to need to see some ID." And I was asking because she was just looking up the flight information. I was like, "Do you need my ID too, or do I just show it up there?" She's like, "Oh, sweetie, if you have ID, you know, sure. Do you have a student ID or something?" I was like, "I mean, I have my driver's license." And she's like, "What? Oh, I thought you were 13. Oh my God. And then like, because I was like, again, probably that one at that time I was just drinking, so probably like 21, 22, but still, like, thanks.
You get used to it, and then it becomes funny.
Yeah, it's like whatever. So long as I can still get my beer, and no, like people go, "What?" All right, then I'm fine. It's when they're like, "No, this is a fake ID." I was like, "You better give that freaking back to me, because no, it's not, and I don't want to pay $25 to get another one."
Right?
Thanks.
Like, don't do this to me.
It's okay. All right, we have 2 people watching. I hope it's not.
It shouldn't be me. I close away.
Okay.
I can honestly say I don't think I've ever had that issue.
No, well, you're a big guy.
Alone. If anything, you should have been able to get into places without showing it.
At 16, I had a full.
Yes.
Yet,
So,
there you go.
My husband, for his 16th birthday, like, I mean, and when we say full, I mean, like, it would put most grown men to shame at 16. He had this beard, and they went for his 16th birthday to a nice restaurant, and they're like, "Yeah, it's his birthday, woo!" And she's like, "Oh, we're celebrating." And like started listing the beers and stuff for him, and he's like, "I'm 16," and she's like, "I'm so sorry."
That height thing is funny though, because there's this guy I was dating in high school, and the people on the streets once again called the cops because they thought that he was stealing me because I looked like a child. I'm like, I'm 4'11", he's like 6 foot something. We're just walking down the street. People are, and like he's got a full beard. And I, for whatever reason, I chose to wear pigtails that day. Didn't help the look at all. I had like a striped shirt, straight up looking like a little kid. And he's just like holding my hand. And people are like,
It's like Natalie Portman and People
Yeah.
He actually did get stopped if he didn't look at our IDs.
Yeah, I just look young.
I'm just little.
You know, it's pretty funny too, just because like Chris looks older than he is, and I look younger than I am, and so people think that, but he's younger than me, so it's like,
yeah, it's like
I'm the cradle robber. Yeah.
The majority of the 6th graders at the school I work at are calling me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you still have to listen to me.
Haha. Chelsea.
I think that was just under 6
Oh, wow, there's
God
kindergartners
damn.
that are like up to here. And I'm like, can you stop
If you
growing
guys
that
have
slow?
questions, please feel free to ask them.
Yeah.
By the way, we're just chatting
Yeah.
until someone asks a question.
When you're done cutting up, yeah, you can-
Also, let me know how the stream is. Like, I'm trying this for the first time using my phone as a tether at the shop. And if it is awful, then we'll need to figure something else out. So, let me know how it looks. When Chris was working at Chuck E. Cheese, like, I went to go pick him up, and, you know, he had the full beard, but whatever. And I came in, and they thought I was his little sister.
Oh, yeah, you actually can sneak it up.
And I've got another person.
Mhm.
There you go.
Because they're so
He's
thin
standing
in
against the
there.
wall.
Yeah. I'm like, there's really nothing on there to show yet.
Yeah. We're making static frames today. It hurts to hold, yeah, just like holding it up. Yeah.
I was figuring, that's cool. Just compare this to what I did.
Yeah. A little step by step.
Any others something for your
Yeah, I might steal those.
That's fine.
I need to update my website. After this week, I'm hoping I'll have more time to update the website and get more stuff up. But I need, and like my goal is next week to do some recordings, if I can find the
camera.
The camera. It's missing since the move. It's gone. Like if I have to buy another one, huh? No. It was in a bag, and I don't know. But if I have to buy another one, I will. So.
I keep looking at it and it's bothering me that it's there.
I guess I could also. I know what I could do on the computer while I wait for. Nobody's like asking questions, which is fine. If you guys don't want to ask questions, you want to just watch me sit here. But.
So they're just choosing to be like them.
That's fine.
Well, that's what I do in most things. I just sit there and listen and say nothing.
That's all right. I have to say, I think this is far more interesting now that I actually have people to talk to.
Fair enough. You're not just sitting there
Chatting into the air. Which is also fun. Fat echo. Huh. Right? Yeah. Well, and I think that, like, when I do the craft casts, that's what most people are going to be doing, is they'll just hang out and maybe ask a couple questions and then listen to the sound of my childlike voice. Yeah. Yeah, you said to give myself credit, I at least sound like I'm 5. Yeah. Mer.
I didn't do it.
No. It's fine. Like, I didn't want to buy this wig because I couldn't get the, like, fast shipping. But if you go on the... Don't start hiccuping, Alexis. You won't enjoy it. I bunch! There's, like, 2 gulps.
I think he meant this fast.
Oh. True enough. But I'm trying to see where 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll be fine. That'll be fine. What? No, I mean, if it comes on the last possible day, it will get here the first day of the convention, which wouldn't be good. But typically, I have only once gotten, and I order from China all the time. I've only once had it where it came at the last second. So knock on wood. I don't know. We'll give it a try. If it doesn't work, what? What? I can't hear you over the. So it's 25 business days, which means 5 weeks of time because if you're assuming Monday through Friday, those are 5 days, 5 Friday 25, so on and so forth. So the last day of that is Friday the 20th, which is the first day of TwitchCon. And I don't like the wig's so close that I wouldn't need to do too much to it to make it work. So if it comes in on the 19th even, like I could just wear it and like fix up the bangs a little bit and it'll be fine. But if it comes earlier, then I can tear it apart and put it back together and make it look better. And then this one I just don't even care. I just need it for later. So yay, buying costume stuff. Are you still on?
No.
It's fine. Sometimes people just don't want to chat. It's okay. I wonder if I can go live on this post so that people actually give a shit. I don't remember how to do that.
What, go live through Patreon?
On a particular post. Like when I go through my phone, it's like, do you want to go live? And I'll just click yes or no. And
it was showing. Like when Chris will pop up and click on the videos, and it shows directly in the page.
Oh, does it?
It does, yeah.
You mean like this video is playing on the page?
It can, yeah.
Oh, but is what I'm saying. Because I know it can. They have the live stream beta up. But last time I did it, it wasn't working. At least it wasn't working for me. Confirm and pay. Take my money. This. It's like, oh. Alright.
Yeah, so tap on it and I don't think you can chat.
Oh, I see. I mean, it should. Well, that's what going live is. Is it like automatically refreshes? I think.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know how to. That's cool. Yay.
But there's no chat and the sound.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know how to. But that's just it, though. I want to go live on this one so I can see the comments refresh automatically. But whatever. Oh well. I mean, that's okay. What? Oh, the feathers?
Yeah, there's overspray.
Whoops.
At least the top one.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hello, 2 people watching. I thought you said you didn't bring the pizza. You wanted to bring the whole pizza?
The whole pizza.
Were you gonna eat the whole pizza?
Ziplocs.
No, it's okay. I've got my ribs. I'm trying to be good.
Good. Make ribs or get it?
Chris made ribs. They're buffalo ribs. It is really good. He sous vide them for like 20 hours or something stupid. What?
I love sous vide.
Yeah.
Sous vide is good, but you can't ever get a crust.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you cook it and then you have to, like, boil it to get a crust on it.
Yeah, it is possible. I want to sous vide.
We'll figure out a way without an actual, like, chicken on machine.
Yeah. No, we do it. My favorite thing is the ramen eggs. Ramen eggs are, I could just eat those all the time. They're so good. Like, I don't even need the noodles. Maybe that's what we could do with the broth. We have a bunch of bone broth now from sous videing the ribs.
I thought when you sous vide meat, you put it in a vacuum.
You do. But the juices still come out. And they stay in the bag, and then you pour the juices out of the bag, and you can use the juices for stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I didn't talk about
Yeah. I'm actually gonna text Chris and tell him I want ramen eggs. So that I can have ramen eggs and soup. Yum!
That's what we're eating before. Okay.
Oh, well, while I wait for questions, I'm gonna go look for 3D models of Palutena. Yeah, because then if I can get the scale right, I can just 3D print all her bullshit jewelry. She's got so many, like, dangly random crap on her.
I think I'm gonna have that issue when we stop it. When I do the fire issue lesson, I'm probably going to 3 for all that.
Yeah. I won't, and it's just, there's, like, if you come over here, you can see her 3D model. She has she has these 2 belts with, like, 800 dangly bits on them. And I just don't care to make each of those individually if I don't need to. There's a couple that are just, like, rings, and that's not a big deal, but bullshit.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I'm not doing shit.
Nope. Still no questions. Come on, guys. Hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that the just kind of fits off.
There might be, yeah, I doubt this floor is even. 2 more caffeine. Good. No.
No.
Instantaneous.
Please give me the download.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I found, well, there's a forum where you can, not Thingiverse, no. Although, that's a place to look. I doubt, I mean, you never know. Thingiverse has all kinds of random shit on there.
They had a full model, like full 3D model, that like I would be making one, and it's like, you know what? Look at things real quick.
Just really quick to see.
Yeah, and somebody had already done it. They had a full 3D model with all the parts in it.
No, they have the Kid Icarus Uprising. They have his, like, bow, blade, whatever thing, but they don't have. I suppose I'll post her shit once I find her. No.
Probably.
They're like, we have higher poly counts of all this stuff, and I'm like, that's nice. I guess for the 3D printer it'll be nice, but for if I do any paper Kura stuff or foam stuff, it's like, god damn it. Her staff, I hate her staff. Like, it's dumb. It's not pretty. I want it to be pretty. I don't know how to make it pretty.
What kind of staff is like this?
It's
No, dress shirt, no.
like it's a normal staff, and then it's got like this piece that kind of comes like this, and then it goes straight up, almost like a vase at the top. But then, like, coming out of the skinny stem of the base or of the vase are like these two, like, just flat pieces. You can come and look at it.
The Mercy?
No, this is Palutena. I like Mercy's staff. It's cool.
I don't know what it sounds like.
No, it's only got two, and they're like just flat and ugly. Stupid. Subscribe to download. What? Yeah, so like there's her staff.
Okay.
It's like,
So it's an upside down sort of.
kinda, yeah. But it's just like flat. But
Could you just go on?
I mean, it's easy, but
Could you just go on? And do that response?
that's what I'm doing. But I'm looking for,
Somebody's already done it.
yeah, because this person has already like pulled apart her skin into the, because sometimes like things are put together, so they've already pulled apart everything and made it a little simpler. Yeah, it's awesome. But I'm trying to figure out, first things first. What was that 3D modeling software that I wanted to download? Shit, I wrote it down. No. Is that a good one?
Huh?
I haven't heard of that one.
You haven't used Word 360?
But I haven't worked with 3D stuff before, other than Rhino, but I don't use it for 3D stuff. I just use it.
Fusion 360.
Oh, okay. Is it free?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
It's all cloud-based. So you don't necessarily need a massive computer to run it.
Awesome. Autodesk. free trial?
Yeah, I see. Good looking. Okay, I don't know how to follow it.
$300 a year.
I'm gonna say I haven't paid for it yet.
Let's see. What the hell? It's a giant American, like, robot mech with a bald eagle's head. This is hilarious. America! Dumb.
There's something wrong with you.
I love it. Sorry. What's wrong? Because I like.
Yeah.
I'm confused as to how to get this.
What?
Yeah, so it says students, and you go to students, and it's like free 3-year education license, blah, 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 blah. And it says 1, create an account, 2, register, 3, download. And it gives you no links to actually do any of those things.
Scroll down.
Design now. Start designing quickly with a 3D model. Get started with Fusion 360, live recorded webinars. Explore core concepts of 3D CAD and CAM under 2 hours. For educators. There we go. Bottom, maybe? Hopefully it doesn't make me pay.
Scroll
But
a little bit.
I clicked on a thing and
And took you back to the top.
yeah, it just takes me back to the top.
So reload the page.
Meep, meep.
There you go.
Hey! It's just being a piece of shit.
Well, it could be that you have like 50,000 tabs open.
There are like 8. Thank you.
You have 3 stacked up, but no, never mind. Nothing more.
I can get rid of.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
You did. You just closed like 4 of them.
I closed 3. Way to count. It's fine. Trying to find. Oh, this I can also get rid of. Meh. Go away. Yeah, I mean, I have unlimited data, so that's not. Yeah. They only start to throttle you after you've used. They don't. Like, you can pull as much as you want until you get to. I think he said 22 gigs of data. And then they throttle you.
That's total month, but as far as what the power can handle.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's not them throttling me. That's
No,
just
that's
the
just
phone not
limit.
able to
Yeah.
do a thing. Estados Unidos is my country. Do I have to give them my email, like my college email?
Because that's still active.
Yeah.
I would probably use that one. Just do that.
Yeah. I just have to log into it and remember my password. There we go. My password, like, I just hate my university email because they want me, like, every other month, unless you make a super complicated password, like, every month you have to make a new password. So, like, I always make mine super complicated and crazy to, and then I can never, and now what I do is I go through and make sure that it remembers the password, you know, like it's automatic, because there's nothing going through my university email that's super important. So, but I think that, like, my current password is like a sentence that's something like, fuck you, University of Arizona, this is stupid, 1, 2, 3, or, you know, whatever. And it's like, this is a super strong password, you can keep it for a year. I was like, that's right. But, like, a couple of things still go through it, like my Facebook sometimes, like, posts stuff here. Like, it's September 16th. Paul Richard tagged you in a post. I'm like, I could, but that would mean caring. Yeah. I don't really.
Like, if it were to back with the one that's from Facebook only to the, I know we do back on Facebook.
Yeah.
There's a hiatus, but it's huge.
Yeah.
So, I was actually really happy with that.
My husband doesn't use it at all.
Smart.
We group, and, like, because of that, we have a tendency to group text to plan things and stuff instead. That's what I like Facebook for, is just being able to plan with groups of people. And, like, with the group chat on a phone, you can't opt out of it. So, like, if you're like, no, I'm not going to do this, thanks, guys, and then you leave, you know.
Well, it depends which app you're using to handle your messages. I believe Hangout is that.
Oh, yeah. No, we're just using text, like, texting apps.
Oh, Hangout is, oh, no.
It's not just a texting app. Like, it's a group chat. It's, like, specific for group chats and stuff. And it's not, like, a texting app is, like, it can do video, it can do all kinds of stuff. Like, I'm talking about your phone's messenger app.
I'm talking about Google Hangout app, which also does text messages and it'll give you notifications for emails.
Yeah.
That's what I use, but I also use Google Remember. So. This.
I'll try it first. Before I do it.
Oh.
Every time I look at it, it's just like super blurry. I can't find the video. Okay, good. I thought it was.
Ruh-roh. I already have an Autodesk account.
Under that email. Then you should be able to just find that.
Yeah, and then download it, except for what's my password?
Well, you have to pass it to your student email, so it should be something like this. If they don't give you the security questions.
Right. Well, hopefully you pick the really good ones and you can remember.
I never do it. And I'm one of those people that choose absolute random facts to put in for instead of
I use actual Android. I just use like a.
That's what I use last pass.
I love them.
What?
Last pass. You have one password, like a really strong password. You sign in with that, and you have a list
Of all your passwords.
Yeah, and it syncs across PC and mobile, so I have all my passwords everywhere.
Sweet.
There's only a handful of ones that I actually remember.
You know, I have like a couple different sequences of possibilities, and like I make certain changes to certain ones.
Yeah, and generates different ones. I don't actually think about it. So it's
Nice.
like, I need this many characters, special, no, numbers, yes, capital, lowercase. You just specify all of
You
that.
just hit generate, it generates copy, and then save, and then it automatically saves the cited code to a action. Okay, this is where I want to go. So you click on that, copy password, click to wherever you're kind of on.
On the website, so you just show it on the side.
As long as you have Chrome, it doesn't work with Firefox. I stopped using Firefox for a while ago. There's some kind of update needed with security breach app.
And also allowing the
Badoo. There's a person technically on the chat. They're just not asking questions. Hi, person, not asking questions. So, it happened. I'll do another one towards the end of the month. And I mean, I don't mind if people don't ask me questions. I just sit here. And it's just one of those, like, that people are paying, like, at that level. Like, that's the benefit, is you get to chat with me, and then they don't chat with me. And I'm like, all right, it's your $5. Right. Do what you will with it.
Oh, and you should probably think about changing the password for
Did I not change it for September?
No, it's still August. Well, actually, it's next week. I think it's still July.
Goodbye, July. Yeah, so then that would have been August password. Because
you changed it, like,
yeah. Yeah, no, I'm the worst, alright? No one ever accused me different. I'm so busy, I forget. I also, like, I set an alarm, like, my dog is supposed to have his heartworm medication every month, and I kept forgetting, so I finally, like, I now have every single month on the 15th. It's like, Alexis, Danielle, Lincecum, be a good mom. Make sure your dog doesn't die. Poor guy. He's fine. He's fine. No. It's a preventative, like, pill that. No, he's fine. There's I will say I feel like a bad mom because of his valley fever, which is not something you can really, like, there's nothing I did to give him valley fever. He's just closer to the ground and sniffing at the dirt, and that's where it lives, and so he has valley fever now. But, like, his medication, like, because I'm so forgetful, sometimes, like, I'll forget to give him one pill, which isn't too big a deal, But every single time I forget to give him a pill, I feel like the worst dog mom ever.
Right, I get it.
Don't worry, you already worked for
I know. He'll buy anything now. He's
I
fine.
looked at my dog when I was upset, so
Boop. Aha! Here we go. Nothing. No. Well, I mean, maybe. I'm not looking at that right now. Nope, still nothing. But I was trying to get something to open and it wasn't working. To set up, and I realized why. So I didn't break anything. I was just clicking on the wrong thing, on the wrong part of the button, basically.
So trying to download Feeder.
Yes. I really need to paint my nails.
Let me drop this.
Anybody? Nothing. No questions from me today. Alright, well, I'm going to cut this short by 3 minutes. I guess I started late too, so I'm cutting it short by 10 minutes, but still. Unless there are no more questions, I'm going to head out. Thank you, one person, for hanging out and listening to us talk randomly for an hour. And, yeah, I think I'll do another one at the end of the month. See if anybody else wants to join. Alright, well, anyway, thanks for hanging out. Love you guys. Mwah.